what's up, everybody? Welcome to the two Pinos in the pod. Fuck, I fucked up already. I am Chris. I am one of your hosts here at the podcast. We will be recording and showing everyone who we are on this pod. I am here with my close friend, Leonard the Firm.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Glad to be here. Glad to be
Thanks,
here,
man.
Chris.
Thanks for coming back on the show.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. It's been a while, but I'm glad to be here. It's a new year. It's a new me, a new us, and a
Happy
new
New Year,
beginning.
buddy.
And
It's
yeah, Kung Fat
currently
Choi.
currently 2 weeks into the new year that we start this off, so not a bad segue into it all.
Not bad,
How
not
was your
bad.
week though?
Pretty snowy, pretty icy, pretty cool. Cold,
Portland, right?
to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I'm here in Portland. It's I think it's currently 17 degrees right now. But it's been kind of like snowing since Friday, I believe, and I've just been on pretty much um, holding it down here at home, not driving anywhere, not risking it at all. Walking to Jez's place. Jez is my
Fiance.
fiance, and going to the grocery store. Not even risking driving, man.
I've never
I am
experienced
just
that.
terrified.
My first time ever driving in snow, I had not driven for over a year because I was like out at college, and I
Hmm.
go to New York to visit my then girlfriend at the time, and the parents had a Nissan SUV, and they're like, "Hey, just drive this around, you'll be okay." It was the middle of December in Long Island, so it was
Hmm.
hella snow, and I'm driving, I'm pressing the gas, and I'm flooring, and then all of a sudden I'm flooring the brake. I'm like no tapping whatsoever. I had no idea what I was supposed to do in the snow, so I'm flooring the brake, and I'm
Hmm.
sliding into this next car, slam into his back, and the guy. It wasn't the
Uh...
weirdest. It wasn't like the hardest hit, but like I definitely hit him enough for him to feel me. And then he
hmm.
comes out of the car. He's like, "First time driving in the snow." I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm from Hawaii." And he's like, "Oh, you're good, man. Don't worry about it." I'm like, "Oh, thank God.
Damn,
Happy
what a
holidays."
nice guy.
Yeah,
Out there in New York too.
I know.
Shoot.
Well, it was Long Island, so it wasn't like in the
Oh,
boroughs
Long
or
Island.
anything.
He's like,
But
I'm from Long Island, boy. You hit my car.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you lucky.
But luckily, it was a nice neighborhood. Um, yeah, man, a really weird experience in New York. I'd want to go back out there though.
You would want to go back there?
Yeah. Have you not been before?
I haven't been anywhere on the East Coast.
Really? I,
Yeah,
I,
just the West Coast though.
I flew around a good amount during college, so I like got to see a little bit of the East Coast.
I think I do want to check out New York at least.
We'll do all the touristy things if we do make it out there.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for
I
sure.
haven't like I did all the touristy things, but I don't really remember much of it all because it was a lot of a long time ago. One and two, I was kind of just trying to suppress all the memories.
Yeah, understandable, sir.
Understandable, yeah.
That's why we're not talking about it any further.
Yep. We grow, we
Mm-hmm.
learn. We're new people now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, next season, autumn.
Autumn season.
Yes, sir.
So dumb. Yeah, man. My week was all right. I didn't do much this week, although I did go to. So my girlfriend's sister is having a kid. Hopefully, I can say it on the podcast. And she's planning out the baby shower for her sister. We went down to
Mm-hmm.
the military base. We reserved the spot. It's so nice. It's like on the peninsula of the island, and
Mm-hmm.
so not on the peninsula, on like the lower skirts of the island. And there's a
Mm-hmm.
really big tree there, and you can see like all the water over this tree. It's really private but still out in the open. It's nice. But
Nice,
we had
nice.
breakfast out there, and there's this place called Wright Brothers Cafe. It's right next to the water, and then there's a trail right next to the water for people to like go biking or walk. And then right next to the trail is the restaurant. So I was like, oh, this is a really nice, cute spot to go on a little date breakfast.
Nice,
I gotta get my
nice.
brownie points up.
But you got to be military only to be there.
Represent
Civilian,
civilian,
civilian.
cuz federal civilian, cuz I work for the president.
I was about to throw up a C, but
Can't do
I don't want to
that.
be killed out here.
But yeah, man, that was my week. Just a lot of work, man. Work's been really kicking my ass.
I feel that, man. I feel that.
Yeah. Well, you are a successful Filipino in my mother's eyes.
I am every mother's Filipino dream.
A, a male nurse No tattoos?
No tattoos.
Yeah.
Never will be a tattoo.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't plan on ever getting a
My
tattoo?
sister keeps trying to convince us to get like sibling tattoos or family tattoos, but I don't know.
I have one with my sister.
Yeah. What is it?
Yes, my only tattoo. Oh,
Is it on your butt cheek?
it's right here.
Oh,
Right here.
oh, is it there? Okay,
I
okay, yeah.
love you forever. It's my mom's handwriting.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
very cute.
Mahal kita
How to-
forever.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, we are Filipino.
Sorry, two Pinos in a pod. That's us. One,
One, two. Okay.
dos, isa, dalawa.
How would you describe last year in a few words?
Last year, oh, one to hold forever.
Okay, well, maybe a little more words.
um, I don't know. It was memorable. You know, there's lots of big events that happened.
What big events happened for you last year?
So the main big event for me was being engaged to my now fiance.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
yes, sir, yes, sir,
believe
yes,
that.
sir. So that's been a big part of my year last year, and then just going to a bunch of my friends and family's weddings. Going to Hawaii multiple times.
Wait, you said you got engaged?
Yeah, I got engaged. Yes, sir. That's right. Thank you.
There we go, baby.
Oh, did you
Let's
put
go, baby.
the sound?
But wait, but real question though, who is planning the bachelor party?
Ooh, I feel like typically it's the responsibility of the best man, but
Hmm.
in my situation, I feel like it's gonna have to be a collaboration of the best man and groomsmen. With me mentioning stuff that I want to do, so I've got some
I'm actually
influence in
really
it.
excited for that. I feel like your brother would plan a very good bachelor party with some help.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know,
Why are you excited
what's
about
like
it
one
though?
thing that what's one thing that you would want to do on your bachelor party?
Golf and drink. Well, you said
Are
one,
you
so
into
drink.
Are you into? You can say that too. Are you into the whole idea of us having like matching shirts?
I thought
Not
about
not to wear
it.
out together, but like
Hmm.
to have as a souvenir for
I think to
the
have,
wedding.
but not to wear.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I don't like the attention or the idea of drawing too much attention, and feel like us wearing it all draws a lot of attention. But I do like the idea of
Yeah.
us wearing it. Maybe like on the wedding day we could wear it like just casually or something. But I kind of like the idea.
Mm.
I just don't know what though.
I would I was thinking something along the lines, maybe not this specific design, but when we graduated high school, my sister made bootleg Nike shirts that said
Mm-hmm.
Chris
Mm-hmm.
Chris did it, and with the Nike logo underneath. So something similar, not in that design, but like that'd be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know
Yeah,
that'd
I'm
be
a boy
really cool.
Nike.
Because I know you're a big Nike fan, like I am, even though I'm wearing
Nah,
Adidas.
I freaking love Nike though. Yeah, because
I
my
haven't talked
my
to him in a
auntie
while.
works for Nike, and she kind of hooks it up, and then she kind of got me into the sneaker game too, and now I just kind of got into Nike brand loyalty.
Yeah, my sister never really shared her sneaker wisdom with me, although she kind of fell off as well because like when she started going to college and everything, she kind of like spent all of her like hard
Mm-hmm.
earned
Mm-hmm.
like souls that she bought and she sold them all to pay for school. So we kind of fell out, but we just stick to the
Yes, sir.
classics like Air Maxes and Air Force Ones. And the next question would be your future plans. Let's go short term for now.
Short term. You want to start it, or you want me to start it?
My short term plans very very similar to most people. Just trying to stay healthier. We had a couple of instances at work where a lot of us. I work with a bunch of guys, like local guys from Hawaii, who um, all are warehouse workers like me. So we're all just like instead of buying McDonald's or any type of fast food for lunch, because we all eat lunch together. We're just all gonna buy salad.
Wow.
We're all gonna eat fruit. Yeah, so it's been going pretty well. I also been trying to like hydrate myself more because I was finding myself like really, really dehydrated. Like, I could smell my pee being smelling really bad. So I was like,
Okay.
oh my.
A little TMI.
Before I was overly hydrated. I was like completely just straight clear water when it would spew out of me, but now it's getting back there.
Just little dribbles. Just kidding.
Just little dribbles, just little taps. But short term, this podcast is for sure was on my short term because I wanted
Mhm.
to start the podcast as soon as possible so that we would have a few already in the pocket before we started showing a few of our friends and people that we have this little collab going on. Uh, Long term, no, we'll do long term together afterwards.
Sure,
Short
sure,
term
sure.
for you.
Short term, kind of like what you said, doing the podcast was also one of my New Year resolutions, New Year goals to do this year. Just kind of like a fun hobby to catch up with you, my homie, and also like to get people involved or people to interact with us in a different way and kind of just getting out of my own shell and doing something that's not something that I would typically do. Um, and yeah, I just think it's kind of fun. It's like a place to hang out and just vibe. So that's one of my future plans. Another, I just kind of got a new job, so I'm supposed to start orientation this week. We'll see if I end up working tomorrow because of the snow and ice. But
Hmm.
yeah, just kind of transitioning and orienting into a new department. I'm going from inpatient pediatrics to pediatric surgery, so it's a different kind of workflow. Um, Kind of excited for
He
that.
said he a nurse.
He's a nurse, anak.
Dang, he said he ain't no scrub, but he got scrubs. That's cool, man. I'm excited for you. That's really cool.
Yeah. Thank you, thank you. I think that's about it.
About long term, you can start that one off.
Long term, so I already mentioned that I'm engaged, so just kind of planning the wedding out with Jazz, and I think so far we're just starting it off pretty slow, working on our guest list, and then figuring out like the venue, pricing, budget wise, and working overtime extra shifts to make that budget. Um, I think another goal with that is just getting back in shape, trying to hit the gym. Um, right now, I have a plan for before I go to work this week.
Good
Um,
luck.
but that means like waking up at 4:30 and then
Ugh.
being done with working out by 6 and then getting ready to go to work by 6:30, and so we'll see how that goes. That means I have to go to bed early. It's just a different lifestyle change.
I really do wish that we lived closer to each other because I would love to be your gym partner. Like
I
I'm
know.
a great gym partner. Like
I do need a gym partner.
I have really good references.
Okay.
Yeah,
You got the knowledge, the skill. You got the silverback gorilla action going on.
yeah, man. I actually
Hodge twins. Shout out Hodge twins.
I'm actually really deflated at the moment because all I've been doing is cardio at work. So I'm like
Shit.
losing a lot of my mass, but I'm still like I
Hmm.
have my old man strength coming in. So I'm like picking
Oh,
up.
trust me, you got that mass, bro. You got that
Yeah,
nice mass.
nice mass, dude. Hot mass. But no, for my long term goals, yeah, same with you. I think everybody always has a long term goal of being healthier and like
Hmm.
being more fit. Um, Long term though, I do want to start something on the side as far as like a business. If it's not this, because I do like we can definitely find ways to like
Hmm.
create an income through this. But for right now, it's just for
Yeah.
fun. I
Yeah.
want to see long term though. I do want to see our friends come on here and have like because it's
Yeah.
really fun to see um like groups with people who have different interests and goals and like
Hmm.
all
Hmm.
different career paths and all kind of walks of life. Like if you look at our friends, a lot of them have way different career paths than us.
Yeah.
And
For sure.
just talking about it, just so people could see, like, oh yeah, these people are friends, but they also are doing their own thing and they have their own interests, and that's possible. You don't always have to have friends that like all do the same thing. Because I know
Hmm.
a lot of people who are like a lot of nurses are only friends with nurses. You know,
Hmm.
so
Yeah. True. I think that
I
sounds
wanna see a
fun.
lot of our friends on here. I think it'd be really fun.
That'd be dope. I'd love to like hang out with our friends on here and just vibe and chill and talk about
Plus, our
stuff.
friends are funny, so
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention another goal that I have is just kind of like casually streaming on Twitch, just playing video
plug
games and
it.
like there's no expectation with it. It's mostly just putting it out there and seeing if a couple of friends hop on and watch me play. But yeah,
What games do you
my
play?
gamer tag, Lfeezy, Lfeezy. Games that I play currently is Overwatch 2, Apex Legends, Lethal Company. I just got into,
Mm,
and I kind of want to stream Overwatch with Jez, or not Overwatch, Overcooked
mm.
as a couple. So you know how that goes. We'll see if
Dude,
we start.
I see so many videos of that game of like the guy pointing at the screen, he's like, I'm gonna be over
Mhm.
here and I'm gonna
Yeah.
be doing this. I'll be ready for you over here. So just stay on your side and we
Uh-huh.
got this. We can't do more, less than 3 stars. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, chef. Yeah,
Yeah,
chef.
chef.
Yeah, chef.
Shout out to
Yeah,
the
chef.
bear.
Love the bear. Carmi.
Yeah, Carmen. What's your New Year's resolution?
Didn't I just say my New Year's resolution?
Yeah, yeah, you did. My
Kinda. I guess like what did you have in mind as far as like
me for my New Year's resolutions, um I want to spend more time with my loved ones. Like I haven't been to Seattle to go see my sister. I haven't been hanging out with my girlfriend very much, and my mom and I only see each other when we're like about to pass out. So
damn. That's tough.
I just I need to find a way to maneuver my scheduling into that
Mhm.
avenue so I can have more time because most of my time is spent either at work or sleeping because I'm so exhausted.
Yeah.
But
Love that
we'll
for you.
keep it up, man. We'll keep it up. Do
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have like
yeah.
any specific other New Year's goals that don't include fitness and getting married besides
I
your
wrote
streaming
some
situation?
down. Let me see. Oh, one that has been on my mind since last year that I didn't really like implement and try was to learn more Tagalog
Oof.
because you know I'm an American.
You are marrying
um,
someone who is a fluent Tagalog
yeah,
speaker.
that's very true. She was born, yeah. Um,
Oh, she was born there?
yeah, and her whole family speaks Tagalog, and I can only understand Ilocano because that's what we spoke in my household. So it's been part of my goal to learn Tagalog, and I think one of the things I'm trying to do is just follow like these Instagram accounts and um, influencers and just watching them teach. Or I even thought about signing up for Rosetta Stone.
Oof.
Yeah, I think
That's
that's
a
still a
tough
goal.
one. Yeah, my girlfriend's trying to learn Tagalog as well, so she's in the same boat as you.
Nice. What's your girlfriend's ethnicity?
Oh, she is half white, half
Wow.
white, and then 25% Filipino, 25% Chinese, I think.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, she out there. She got it in her. We actually just went to the Philippines recently and had a
Oh
blast.
yeah, that's
I
right.
wanna. I feel like you and Jez would be really fun to go to the Philippines with because once you can split off with her and she can speak to the people,
Mhm.
and then we could just party and enjoy all the luxuries of being in a third world country,
Yeah.
developing
Yeah, that'd be kind
nation.
of fun. That'd be pretty fun. Developing.
Yeah. I was just telling you earlier, like one of our friends is trying to convince me to have my wedding in the Philippines so that we could all go there at the same time. I'm like,
Hmm.
don't pressure me into that. Don't put that on
Don't
me.
use him like that.
Don't use me like that. Cuz I'll do it.
Have you seen the videos of those two guys that are just like, dude,
I love those videos. Oh, dude, I'm stuffed. I could not eat another bite. We should
man,
not go get ice cream.
I'm so tired. Like, I don't know if I can play another game.
I love those.
Yeah,
Those
me
guys are
too.
funny. Those are the same guys that do like the handshakes, the funny ones, yeah.
Oh, yep. And like, do they do the dance moves at the wedding too, or are they
Yeah,
different
they
people?
do. Damn, those guys are funny.
Yeah,
We should have them on the pod.
that'd be great. You know, shout out.
Yeah,
We don't
yeah.
even know their names.
I know. Shout out to them. Shout out to those guys.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Hannah. Oh, yeah, a couple pop culture topics that are trending at the moment. Probably not trending by the time people who actually see this, but still fun to talk about. We got the Cat Williams interview with Shannon Sharp, which was 2 hours and 47 minutes, I believe. That's the length of Captain America: Civil War.
Damn.
Yeah, and it's just two men talking on the couch. And the fact that Cat Williams was on the edge of his seat the entire time really made me really uncomfortable. He was just talking like this with his like legs propped up. I'm like, Cat.
He's about to go in. He's about to eat. He's about to devour.
I've been a fan of Cat Williams since I can remember. I was probably in like 6th grade when I first started hearing about Cat Williams.
I think the first time I ever heard about him was Wild 'N Out, and dude, he's just fucking wrecking everybody on.
He's hilarious. My dad brought home a bootleg copy of Pimp Chronicles.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
I watched that thing on repeat, like to the point where the DVD had scratches on it by how many times I would rewind
yeah.
and like watch the same scene over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
So funny. I just wish that he was more commercially accepted because people are always
Yeah,
like on the fence on
because
him.
he's real, you know. He's real. He's not bought.
Before last week, if you would have asked a random person what they think of Cat Williams, they would have been like, "Isn't he a crackhead?" I'm like, "No, he's not."
Yeah, people think he's like psychotic or doing some drugs and just fucking whacked out. But
Did
no,
you see him on Atlanta, the Childish Gambino,
no, I
the Donald
didn't.
Glover show?
How was he?
Oh, he plays that well.
Was he a
He's a good
pimp?
actor. No, he wasn't. He was a guy who owned a crocodile in his home.
Oh snap!
Like, and he was in a robe the entire time.
Damn, I could totally see him doing that.
Oh yeah, he's great. I have nothing to say about this next topic because
What
I'm
is this one?
not very savvy with the NFL.
Oh yeah, we
But
can
it
skip
is
that.
the
We
playoffs
can
right
skip
now. All right, shout out to the Dallas Cowboys who lost.
that. Okay, how about we
At
just
home.
say who's in the playoffs right now, and then who do you think is your favorite team to win it all?
Sure, I have
Okay.
no idea who the players are.
So we got just about the teams or just the team names.
Okay,
We
here we go. Let
got
me get all my manly juices flowing.
we got the Eagles and Bucks playing right now. We
Okay.
got the Texans in there still. The Chiefs, Packers outbeat the Cowboys, so Packers are in it still. Lions just beat the Rams yesterday, so they're still in it. And then it looks like the Bills just played the Steelers today, so Bills are in it too. So Bills, Lions, Packers, Chiefs, Texans, and Eagles/Bucks. Who do you want out of those teams?
I'm gonna go on a whim here
Mhm.
and say, even though they haven't played their game, the Eagles are gonna win and make it to the championship.
Eagles.
I don't know if
Okay.
they're gonna win the whole thing. They'll probably win their division, but not the whole Super Bowl.
Okay. Out of all of these teams, I feel like the strongest out of all of them, I'm gonna say, are the Bills. And they've never won it, so I choose them.
Yeah, you always gotta go for the underdog who's never won, right?
Yeah.
I
Fuck,
believe.
fuck the Chiefs. It's not their time. They can
I
sit
can't wait
down.
for NBA NBA postseason
I know.
so I can actually be active as a man.
No, just a little
Dude,
pause.
it's like
Off season.
as soon as the basketball season is over,
Mhm.
I am useless to all like manly conversation.
You're like, oh,
Because like even the females at work, they're like, "Oh my god, I love the Patriots." Blah blah. They're wearing their gear, and I'm like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, I don't watch football."
oh. How's your fantasy team this year? Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, terrible.
Yeah, that
Oh
one.
yeah, I won
dude.
my league.
So
All
funny.
right, next one. Your favorite reality TV show? You can go for that one.
My favorite reality TV show right now, I'm probably gonna say it's Love Is Blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the concept on that one?
So there's these single men and women. They meet in the pods, and in between them are walls, so you can't see them. You can only hear them through the walls. And it's like guys on one side, women on the other side, and they're just talking. They go into these rooms, these pods, one by one to do like a speed date with the women, right? And so I think they have I forgot how many days. I think it's about a week to find a partner that they want to marry. They propose to them while in the pods, and then after they propose, they I think it's like the next 2 weeks. They live with each other, and then figure out like their wedding situation, and then decide at the altar whether or not they want to continue marrying them or if they want to leave each other.
Hmm.
So it's like love without sight. Yeah, love is
How
blind.
many
You
seasons of this show has there been?
know? I think they just finished 3, and next season will be the 4th.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the reunion specials for these.
Oh,
It'll be
dude,
wild.
last season was fucking wild.
Okay, no spoilers. I'll watch it. I'll watch it with my
Yeah,
girlfriend before we go to sleep.
I love the
Um,
reunions. Reunions are that's just where you get all the gossip and the tea
all the
after the filming
juice.
is done, and that's when the chatty or the catty fights happen.
hmm Um, I don't watch reality TV shows anymore. To be honest with you, I grew out of it when in 2008 when the writer's strike happened.
Mm,
So here's a fun fact: when the writer's strike happened in 2008, a lot of the great shows that were airing at the time, like That's So Raven, um, MTV's like shows that were going on, they
mm-hmm.
all fell out because there was no writers for them. So for like a good year and a half, the only thing that the big major networks were pushing was reality TV because it was the cheapest and there was no script, right?
Interesting.
So that's when we got Tila Tequila, um,
Ooh,
we
Love of Ray
got
J. Mm-hmm.
Love of Ray J,
Real Chance
Flavor
of
of Love,
Love. Ooh.
Real Chance of Love, I Love New
Mm-hmm. I love
York,
New
all of
York.
those really
1 and 2.
classic reality TV. We even got Jersey Shore from it,
Mm-hmm.
and see
Yeah,
how that
true.
went. So that's when I fell out because I was like, oh, all of the prime time reality TV shows are gone in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
my favorite reality TV show has to be Flavor of Love.
Flavor Flav.
Dude, to see 30 women just try to try to date this
The old,
ugly ass man.
yeah. Like you gotta know
Not
that's
that
made up, right? It's scripted
Yeah,
a little
yeah, of
bit.
course. These women were literally just chasing clout the entire time, and you could see what they were willing to do for it, and it was wild.
Was New York on there?
Yeah, New York.
Okay, that's where she's from.
So there was the Surreal Life, which was like all of these C-list celebrities living under one roof. It was like the guy from the Brady Show, the chick from the Brady Show, Lita from WWE, uh, Flavor Flav, all of these really weird like Mini Me, Vern Troyer was in it. So it was a very interesting show.
Dang.
And then fast forward after that, um, Flavor Flav got his show on Flavor of Love. New York showed up, and then New York made her own show, I Love New York. After that, Chance and Real were in I Love New York, and they had Real Chance of Love.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a long lineage of the same people.
And Ray J was just famous, and so he had his.
Ray J created this like the soul. Have you ever heard Vince Staples
Yeah.
talk about
Oh
Ray J?
no.
So he talks about how Ray J is like the cultivator of hip hop culture because he's the reason why Kim Kardashian is so famous
Oh.
because his sister is Brandy, right? And Kim
Mm-hmm.
Kardashian was Brandy's fashion designer. So Brandy would literally hired Kim Kardashian to buy her wardrobes for her, and then Kim would like steal from her, and so Ray J would like sneak off with Kim, and they had their sex tape situation. So it's a lot of weird stuff.
Oh, so that's how they knew each other and got together. Okay.
hmm
Not the backstory we all wanted to hear about
Yeah,
the most famous movie of all time.
yeah. Tell your fiance about that, and she'd be like, "Yeah, I know. You
She'd be
didn't know
like,
this? Come on."
she'd be like, "Why do you know that?" We're gonna have to
Who?
talk about this.
Where?
We're going to
Who's telling
therapy.
you all of this stuff,
We're
huh?
going to therapy.
Okay, we'll talk about her later. Um, Alaska Airlines plane. So you want to debrief the crowd of what happened with Alaskan
Sure.
Airlines?
So there's this Alaska Airlines plane that was flying out of Portland, Oregon, going to Ontario, California, and I forgot how many minutes in, but they took off and they were in the air, and I'm gonna just guess like about an hour later, one of the exit doors came off, and so it created like this vacuum inside the plane, which needed emergency landing, right? So they turned the plane back around and landed back on Portland. But what happened was there's this teenager in the plane who got his shirt ripped off. Cell phones lost through the vacuum. And luckily, unfortunately, they all landed safely and nobody was injured other than the shirt being ripped off. But the ongoing story is where's the door? Where did the door land? And so people are speculating that it landed in the Cedar Hills area of Beaverton, which is kind of close to where I live. And I know of friends who actually went out to try to find the door. Um, but there were reports of two people finding phones with Find My iPhone on them, and one of them had like baggage claim um, on the screen, and one was near my workplace, and one was also in the Cedar Hills area. So we still don't know where the door is, and we believe it's somewhere in the forest. I think because
It's crazy that some of the phones actually survived that like
right.
high of a fall.
Talk about good
So
advertisement for the phone company. Shout out Apple,
facts.
iPhone Pro,
Shout out Apple.
iPhone
I got my Apple
15
phone
Pro,
right here.
titanium.
Hey, Apple, sponsor me, Apple. I don't know about the titanium, man. The new iPhone, I heard so many weird things about how sensitive it is to being broken. So I was
Oh,
like,
really?
maybe.
Titanium for nothing, then.
I know. I don't know. I've had an iPhone since like the sixth grade, so I can't really
Hmm.
complain.
I remember when I had my first iPhone. Actually, I had an
Which
iPod Touch at first.
What was your first iPhone though? Which version of the
iPhone.
iPhone?
I think it's the iPhone 2 where it was like rounded.
The silverback.
Yeah, silverback. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nice.
And then the one I've had for the longest time after that was the iPhone 4, which is a smaller one with the home button still on it. Yeah, I've had that one for like, I want to say like a decade or less, a little less than that.
Dude, I had the silverback with like the 2G, that's what it's called.
Mm.
Dude, that thing was so cool. Um, and I switched the 3G. I didn't switch over to a 3G, so I
Mm-hmm.
went straight to a 4, just like you. And then progressed on and on until now I only have the 12. But I have a story for you. One time I was in Vegas. I went to Chick-fil-A and I ordered food, and I was just testing out the Apple Pay thing because I had my credit card on my Apple Pay, but my
Mm-hmm.
credit card itself had broken in half.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, I can't really use this right now. So I go to Chick-fil-A, I ordered. They said they did my order perfect. I go to pay, and the girl at the window says, "Oh, you still have a home button?"
Damn.
Um, and I'm like, "We're at Chick-fil-A, ma'am. This is your pleasure to take my home button.
You're supposed to
How
be.
dare
The
you?"
Lord will forgive you and your sin right
Not,
now.
not if you're gay. But I don't know. I'm happy not to have a home button anymore.
Me
I
too.
do miss it though. That was really convenient. The touch.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's kind of nice. One button that does all.
Yeah, because if I'm like on my phone at nighttime and it's too dark in the room, I
Mm-hmm.
can't face ID,
Yeah.
but I can touch. You know?
Oh, you can touch all right.
Yeah, I can touch. Okay.
um,
Last topic would be the Golden Globes. Was it the Golden Globes or the Academy Awards?
oh yeah, it's Golden Globes. Yeah, yeah,
There
yeah.
we go. Who was hosted by our own Filipino comedian Joe Coy.
Joseph.
I've been saying this for a while. Um, I feel like Joe Coy took advantage of him being Filipino to get the crowd going for him, and his jokes aren't as funny as we think they are.
Are you talking about like in his stand up or in the Golden Globe itself?
Decent stand up, yeah. Just because, like, he had good jokes. Don't get me wrong. He's been
Hmm.
doing this for a long time, so he can tell some jokes.
Yeah.
It's just, I feel like they were just catered to Filipinos, and he was just trying to like be funny to us.
Hmm. I think you're right. He's funny, but only to a certain population. He's like really funny, and to other
Hmm.
populations, other ethnicities, he's just kind of average.
Hmm.
I actually went to his stand-up show in person, or I guess his what do you call that comedy show? I don't know,
Yeah,
live,
his special.
live in concert, whatever. And I thought he was hilarious, especially when he talked about like Filipino culture. Um, but then when it came to other stuff, the things that he would talk about mostly would be like sexual. Um, and I didn't find that funny. I kind of to be honest, found it disturbing because he just kept going
Yeah,
on and
he has a
on.
joke. He has a joke about like boba and how his uncle would drink boba, and I didn't think it was very funny. You can go look up the joke
Hmm.
later, but it's just like talking about how his uncle would like choke on the balls of boba,
Yeah, and
which is
then
a
makes
funny
it.
situation.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong.
and he just talks about it being sexual, and then just goes on and on. And in me, I'm just like, can we just move on from it? Can we just talk about something else?
Yeah, he what's it called? What am I trying to say? He had a movie come out recently.
Oh,
It was
Easter,
like a Christmas
Easter
movie,
Sunday.
yeah, Easter movie. Yeah. Was not funny.
Oh, I was gonna say I liked it.
Oh, you liked it?
I
I
liked it.
watched it
Yeah.
with my family, and my mom was like sleeping halfway through
Damn.
already. And I'm like, damn, mom, we watched this because of you.
I liked it just because I knew it was gonna be like, what do you call that? Like cheesy.
Mm,
Um, and I like that it showed it displayed Filipino culture. But aside from that, yeah, the humor in it was okay. Uh,
yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
The guy who played the son, his stand up is hilarious. You should look
Oh,
him
I
up.
didn't even
I
know
don't forget
that.
his name, but he's really funny. He has like dark humor, and
Oh shoot,
he's
I
really
like that.
funny. Yeah, he's going out. Joe Coy is going out with Chelsea Handler, right?
No, they broke up.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
I
they
thought
did.
they were gonna get
Yeah, probably
married. To
because
be
he
honest
wasn't
with
that funny.
you, she is very independent,
Good for her. Good for
extremely
her. She
independent.
can
You know, she used to
handle
date 50 Cent.
herself. Say
She
what
can
I'd
handle for
say.
sure because she's dated 50 Cent, and 50 Cent is
Wait, did they really?
yeah.
God damn.
I know a lot of celebrity gossip. Don't know anything about current events
Or football.
or football. Yeah, but celebrities, man, I'm there. I'm all about the
Mm,
chismes,
Chisme. The Marites.
chismosa, chismoso. Yeah, Merites. Mari, what's the latest? Back to the Golden Globes though. Our boy has won award for The Bear, and I
Ooh,
was very happy
yeah.
to see that because that show is phenomenal. Like I've never felt so immersed in a kitchen culture, and I've worked in a restaurant a few times,
Mm,
and like that just sums it all up.
yeah.
And,
Jeremy Allen White like really portrayed his character well. Um,
mhm.
it the way he acted in the show really made me feel stressed out in real life, and I could just imagine what it's like to be working in a kitchen like that. Um, I mean, he was working in a diner, not even in like a Michelin star restaurant, and he was still
Yeah,
like chefing it up and cussing and yelling at everybody, screaming, and it was just hectic and chaos everywhere. And God, in real life, I was
yeah,
just kind of like sitting in the back of sitting at the edge of my seat and just hoping it'll be okay.
yeah. I don't know. I am literally the personification of if I can't handle the heat, stay out of the kitchen because I'd be sweating profusely in there. And it's hot as shit. It's like stoves going
Mhm,
on and all
mhm,
this other stuff. Dishwasher's hot as fuck. Like,
mhm. Dude, I used to be a dishwasher, and man, my hands would be so sore at the end of the night. And I see guys who just freaking grabs plates bare hand, just holds it for like I don't know how long. And me, I touch it, I'm like, whew, hot.
too hot, man. I am one of those guys though when they like give you your food at a restaurant and they're like, "Excuse me, hot plate, all right? So be careful." I'm like, "Hmm, that's not that hot." But
That's too
I don't
funny.
know. Shout out to the Bear for winning. I haven't
Yeah,
watched a lot of new TV shows, but that's definitely one of them that
yeah.
I have watched and I thoroughly enjoy.
I love the bear. Can't wait for season 3 to come out this year. Yep.
Oh, it is,
Yeah, supposed to. Um,
dude. What's his name again?
Jeremy Allen
Mr.
White.
White. Yeah, Jeremy Allen White. Shout out to him. He's a great actor. He was in Shameless. He did the Bear. He's been in a bunch of other stuff as well. But I did not need the Calvin Klein ad.
Oh my god, yeah.
I was just scrolling on my Instagram,
I
and all of a
saw
sudden,
that
it's
too.
like somebody's like, "Oh my god, you made a Calvin Klein ad." I'm like, ah, the bulge.
The bulge. He's in a new movie coming out, or I think it's already out with Zac Efron called The Iron Claw.
I want to watch that. Actually, Autumn wants to watch that.
I want to
So we're
watch it
like, I
too.
think we're gonna make a date night out of it. We're gonna
Nice.
go to Boca de Beppo and then go watch a movie.
Yeah. We'll watch it and we'll come back to the podcast, talk about it in the next episode.
Guaranteed.
Yes,
guaranteed.
sir.
All right, man. We're in the home stretch here. The next topic would be this or that. This is when we have two options and we have to decide this or that. The first one that we got here is pineapple pizza or candy corn. You can go first.
I can go
buddy.
first. All right. I am a sole advocate of candy corn. I love candy corn. I'm gonna support candy corn till I die. I love that. But pineapple and pizza should not go together. That should be
Yeah,
discontinued.
Gordon Ramsay has said that, and so we're gonna go off of Uncle Ramsay's recommendation and say no to the pineapple pizza as well as the candy corn. But I can probably down pineapple pizza before I can down some candy corn.
Whoever said pineapple pizza is Hawaiian just because pineapples are from Hawaii, you're wrong. You're
Bro,
wrong for
you can
that.
grow pineapples anywhere.
And you know what? They don't grow on trees.
They don't. They grow from the ground like carrots.
So are they a vegetable?
No, because there's no seeds. Oh no, there's seeds. Right?
Yeah. I think so. Somewhere.
I'm no botanist.
Somewhere. Is that what they're called?
Anyway,
Fruit enthusiast?
yeah. What would you rather have? Bad breath or body odor?
None, to be honest, but and you can't cover it up, right? You can't brush your teeth to make your breath smell better. You can't wear deodorant to make your body odor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
We'll go with that.
say bad breath. Oh, yeah, I'd rather have bad breath than to have body odor. Because like I can conceal it if I just stay mute. But then I do face the trouble of like when I'm having a conversation with someone, they can smell it. But then if you have body odor, you're kind of stuck with it, and you can't be around people, or else they're silently judging you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know,
For
dude.
sure.
People have some really bad BO. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude,
worse
you're
than...
telling me I work with a bunch of dudes. God, yeah, man. I just don't understand how people have BO and they don't notice it. Like,
Yeah?
bro, you smell like a old onion right now. I want to cry.
They probably live with it for so long that they're just used to the smell, and it just smells normal to them.
I guess. I don't know. Me personally, I'll take the bad breath.
Cheers to that.
Bad breath for sure, because I can close my mouth. I can't close my body odor, you know?
True.
So, I don't know.
I mean,
I feel like I'm always self-conscious about always having bad breath, and so I'm
Mhm.
always just like trying not to talk to people. Although I do talk a lot.
I know.
I'm like, if I feel as if I have bad breath, I will literally yell at you from across the room rather than talking to you up close.
I'll talk down like this a little bit and kind of like under my breath.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey there,
But yeah, for sure, body odor is not the game. It is bad breath for sure. All right, next one. Famous and unknown or stable and famous?
Wait, rich and unknown, right? Rich and unknown or stable and famous?
Yeah, rich and unknown or poor and famous or
Poor.
stable, I guess, but poor.
I know. I didn't want
Brokey.
to say poor because obviously you want to be rich.
Yeah, you want to be a brokey, man, but famous.
Yeah, but people be like, "Oh man, he's famous, but famous because he's a broke bitch or what?"
I feel like being rich and unknown is the ultimate goal.
I like that. I
Like-
was about to say that too.
I would love to be rich and unfamous, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just like
great.
you're a silent winner. You know, that's like
Yeah.
humility.
That's like winning the lottery, but no one knows who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
know?
you got no beggars coming up to you.
Facts.
You got no greedy
watching
family
this,
members.
I was watching this video about this couple. They just won the lottery, and they haven't told their kids yet because, yeah,
So the world knows before their kids.
facts. Yeah, but they're like, yeah, we don't want them to be. The guy was talking to the interviewer, and he says, "Yeah, my wife and I had just won the lottery. We had kept it secret from our entire family, as well as our kids who live in the same household as us. We struggle with telling them because we don't want our children to become waiters, waiting for us to die.
Damn. Or
And
plotting
I was like,
their
dang,
death.
facts. And I'm like, dang, that's so true. But it is. Maybe I feel like if you are rich and you create an environment where you do have money and you spend a good amount on like things that are important like vacations and stuff like that,
Hmm.
but you still live very modestly throughout your entire life, like on your regular day-to-day basis, then your kids will still come out being solid people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I've seen both ends of the spectrum where like people who, like I've had friends who were given money from a very young age and then
Hmm.
they don't know how to achieve anything because they've had everything they've ever wanted,
Hmm.
and then other people who don't have, that also have money, but they were also instilled with morals and like values from a
Hmm.
very young age, so like they are decent people still.
Yeah. Totally agree with that. It's all dependent on how you were raised and brought up.
Next one. This is a good one. I like this one actually. This one is tacos or burritos.
I'm gonna say burrito right off the bat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any reasoning to that?
Less mess.
Less mess.
It's
Gotcha,
more fun
gotcha.
to wrap a burrito than to stuff a taco.
So, in this scenario, are we doing like white people taco night where we're making all of our stuff at home and creating the taco and burrito, or
Hmm.
are we going out to like a taco truck?
To be honest, as soon as I saw tacos and burritos, I thought of Taco Bell.
Okay, we're going Taco Bell. Then yeah, I will go burrito as well.
Burrito, dude. Well, do you count a crunch wrap as a burrito, or is that
Well, it's in a
something
tortilla,
else?
right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it a burrito.
Dude, I just love burritos. And then you got Chipotle, put their stuff in the burrito.
I love Chipotle burritos. Dude, I used to live right next to a Mexican restaurant like that did authentic Mexican food
Mm-hmm.
and a Chipotle. So I would just alter between the two.
Damn.
I just like walk over to Chipotle one day, get like some chips and guac, and then walk over to the other place and like get a
Sheesh.
burrito or carne asada fries.
Damn, you got bad gas coming out your mouth and through your butt.
Yeah, talk
Sheesh.
about body odor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And next time we go to Vegas, I got a good Mexican spot for us.
Yeah? Let me know.
Yeah. Let's go. All right, next one is sweet or savory breakfast.
Yeah, this one, I get by this one with my fiance because we can like split one savory and then one gets the sweet. But to be honest, I think growing up in Hawaii, it's kind of made me a savory type of person. So I always want like scoop rice, two scoops rice, eggs, and then choice meats, which is, spam, Portuguese sausage. Like, give me that. I'll take
Yeah.
that over French toast, with
Oh,
syrup,
y'all.
berries, yogurt, pancakes, nothing.
Trash.
Don't even get me started, bro.
Bro, that's just breakfast dessert, bro.
Yeah.
That's what you eat after breakfast.
Just give me that rice with the eggs and the Portuguese sausage
I'm
from
the same way,
McDonald's.
dude. I'm the same way. We went to brunch the other day, like I said, and I went straight for like fried rice, eggs, and Portuguese sausage.
I kind of want that right now, to be honest.
Dude, Portuguese sausage, it tastes different when they slice it diagonally than when they chop it straight.
I love a diagonal too.
Yeah, diagonally.
Diagonal.
Diagonally. You know, the Harry Potter scene?
No.
Diagonally.
So I don't know what he's talking about.
Okay, talk to Jess about it. She knows.
She doesn't watch like fantasy type of stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know.
She's her. Shout out to your kid.
I got my kid. I got my kid covered.
Your kid's gonna be watching Paw Patrol, and your Jess is gonna be like, "This is so unrealistic. Why are dogs driving?"
You're like, it's okay, buddy. Like, dude, isn't it cool that the dog can drive and has his own job and has all these superpowers?
This is
Don't listen to your mom.
unrealistic. Why does Goku's hair stay up like that? He's not even doing anything.
She's got the kinetic energy.
It doesn't even make sense. How does his hair turn blonde? Speaking of Dragon Ball, man, I modeled my birthday flyer off of Krillin singing karaoke in the show.
That's right.
So good.
Love
Last
it.
year I did SpongeBob singing into the microphone at the Krusty Krab.
Krusty
which was also a good one.
Krab.
Dude, yeah, I saw the video of you and Jez walking
Is that funny?
in the snow.
Is that
That was
funny?
so funny.
Is it just me, or does this look like
The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. I told her to
I
do
liked it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's classic.
doing
Krusty
your
Krab
fiance
pizza
right,
is
man.
the pizza for you and me.
Krusty Krab. The next one is: would you rather wake up early or stay up really late?
So basically, you want to be an early bird or a late nighter? I'm gonna let you take the lead on this one.
I see the benefit in both because my job has actually had me waking up very early for work or coming home late. Um, I think it all depends on your surrounding, like the people surrounding you. Because if your friends are also up early, they'd be cool, and like you can play video games with them or whatnot. But if your friends are also up late, then you can all do that too. Me personally, I like the nighttime. I like being up late because of the fact that it's so still, and everyone's just sleeping, and while you're up doing stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but morning just feels nice because you're waking up with the sun. But I like
Yeah.
being up with the moon. So
Ooh, that's true. I used to be a night shifter, so I would just hang out at night most of the time and stay up till like 2 or 3 a.m. And then wake up super late. And then just going off of that, I think I would enjoy to wake up early versus staying up late, just because in my mind, it makes me feel like I'm more productive. Like I can go about my day earlier and do things versus like at night. I feel like I'm limited to doing things because one, 24-hour fitness gyms do not exist anymore. And two, I feel like I can't, make too much noise at night because everyone else is sleeping. The world is sleeping, and um,
I'm a quiet person, to be honest with you. Like I know I sound
you
rambunctious and like I'm a very out extroverted
quiet.
person, but when I'm home, when I'm in my space
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just
Oh,
here
he
with
said
no one here to watch,
space.
I have a headphone in all the time, bro. And you don't hear a peep out of me. I'll be watching a show, I'll
Mm-hmm.
laugh to myself, but like no one ever hears me playing video games. No one ever hears me watching TV because I'm always having headphones in because it's like I want to be immersed in what I'm watching or
Mm-hmm.
doing, and I don't want to have to like have this external noise to depend on.
I feel
So
that.
yeah,
I feel that. I kind of call that like a dead social battery and needing to recharge sometimes.
facts, dude. Man, I don't know.
Yeah.
I am the social butterfly at work. I'm a full-time comedian because of how much I make these people laugh.
You should get paid.
I should get paid for this. But yeah, I don't know. One of these days, maybe when on my next birthday, my next goal would be
Uh-huh.
to like try a stand-up show.
I was gonna say they pay you to make jokes at work, not to actually do your work.
I would love to do that. Like being a stand-up comic was always like a dream of mine as a kid. Because like, when I was growing up, I would
Mm-hmm.
just love to talk. My
Mm-hmm.
mom was like, "Oh, you should do something with that," and I was like, "Oh, I'll be a lawyer. They love to talk." And she was like, "Oh my god, a lawyer? That's so good.
Why did I
You'd be a great
why did
lawyer."
I picture your
And then
mom like saying it sarcastically like, "Oh yeah, you like to talk. You should use that in the future." Yeah, see how that really turns out.
yeah, but then I was also and when I told my mom, I was like, "Oh, mom, I think I want to be a stand-up comedian." She goes, "What happened to lawyer? I thought you wanted lawyer."
She's like, "Damn, are you sure you don't want to be a lawyer?
Yeah,
You know how much
you want to
money
be
they
funny?
make?
You think you're that funny, huh?
Who told you were funny?"
Who told you were funny, huh? But yeah, one day, hopefully.
Yeah, I think that's cool. I'll be
I
there to
actually
support you.
I did a one stand-up once when I was in Vegas, and I completely bombed. Yeah,
Shit.
and because I thought I was like full of himself. There's an episode of Fresh Prince of Bel Air where Will thinks that he can be a stand-up comedian because his boy who came out from California, oh no, from Philadelphia, came to California and he like actually did stand-up comedy.
Mm-hmm.
It was DL Hughley who was the stand-up comedian in the show, and Will goes up there on the stage and he completely bombs because he can't make anybody laugh, and he's like just reciting jokes that he's thinking of off the top of his head, and that was me.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Sheesh.
R.I.P.
You
my
know, that's the life of a stand-up comedian, right?
no, I gotta talk to Cat Williams. Okay, last one for the this or that round. We have a year without video games or a year without your phone. You can go.
You know, both are very hard. I can't see my.
Jez is listening in
I
so
know,
hard right now. She's
like,
which one would you want?
She's like, oh, all right,
Oh, so you're gonna go
fine.
without your phone? You don't want to talk to me anymore?
All right, fine. I'm gonna say a year without video games. And she goes, okay, we got him. We got him. We got him.
We got him, boys.
Somebody clip that. Clip that.
Chris Hansen.
Keep this for evidence in the future.
She's gonna edit this, and she'd be like, "You know what you said, episode 1."
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna play it back right here. You said this.
We have a date for the wedding now.
Why didn't you promise this? Are you a liar? Are you dating a liar right now?
Am I marrying a liar?
God. But honestly, though, I feel like it's so hard to be without your phone nowadays because it just has everything, you know?
I know. Even just the function of being able to call people at any time, we take that for granted nowadays. Because, bro, in the 90s, people had to go to a payphone and have quarters on them.
Or do those.
You wonder why the clothes were so baggy. They had chains in it.
We had to call an operator, and then you have to see if they'll accept
free nights
or not.
and weekends.
Yeah. After 10 p.m.
Dude, our friend Ashlyn, I used to call Ashlyn every night, and it would as soon as 9 o'clock hit, phone call.
Too funny.
Sometimes we would wait till like 9:02 just to be safe because our parents we didn't want our parents getting mad. Because one time we called each other at like 8:50, and then it ran all the way to like 9:30. And they like charged us as if it was regular minutes the entire time.
Damn.
Yeah.
They didn't cut it off?
Just nostalgic things, you know.
Yep. People these days they don't gotta worry about that.
They ain't gotta worry
They
about
spoiled,
that.
you know what I mean?
Bruh, kids nowadays they can go and find a word problem and put it in the chat GPT, and the chat GPT will spit out the problem for them with all the steps. I'm like, bro, word problems for me were the worst. First of all, I couldn't read the word problem. So I'm like, fuck, who the fuck is Sally?
I didn't know how to type until maybe middle school.
Yeah. I was we at my elementary school, we had like these little pads where like you could type off, and it was just like a solid like like a calculator screen that would do the letters, and I took that for granted. I never really tried it like seriously. But then now I look at my friends who went to elementary school with me, and I'm like, you guys type so fast. How did you learn that? And they're like, they taught us. You weren't there. I'm like, no, not really. I was in the back of the class,
making everybody laugh instead of typing.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, the video is like, I gotta wake up 5 o'clock in the morning for work now because I wanted to be funny in high school. Like, fuck, that's me. That's me. I was funny. But I still didn't get class clown.
Damn, who's class clown?
I think it was Derek Ogawa Staples.
I can see that.
He was funny. I'll give him that. For me though, I'll take the year without video games for sure.
You heard that?
Just
Autumn,
because
clip that.
Clip that. She'd be like, "Oh, I could never." She'd be on her phone playing her little games too. She hit me up last night and she was like, "Because I'm watching Naruto last night, and all of a sudden a pop up on my screen comes up because we share an iCloud account, and so a icon comes up and he's like, "Here's the code for to verify your purchase." I back out, text her. I was like, "Here's the code," and she's like, "Oh wait, no, I wanted to use. I didn't know you could see that." And I'm like, "Babe, it's okay, just buy it."
That's too funny.
And she's like, "I'll buy you lunch, I promise."
Red-handed.
I was like, "Sure, yeah, no worries. Don't worry about it. Buy what you want." And she the purchase goes through, and it's for $2. And I'm like, "Dude, it's fine. Don't worry about it."
That reminds me. Remember how we used to have to buy wallpapers and ringtones? That stuff would cost $1, and I got in trouble one time.
What was your first ringtone that didn't even have words in it? It was just the tone.
I want to say it's Chain Hang Low.
Okay, classic. Classic. That was for sure on my MySpace. That's a good one. My first one was "I Need a Girl" by Usher, and it was on my Nokia brick. Because the advertisement for it was, if you put your phone upright on a table or a solid surface and the ringtone plays, your phone will spin towards you in a clockwise formation. So I tested it out and I bought the ringtone and I was like, oh, this is so cool. But yeah, man, I wish that Nokia still had like phones that they would sell.
Yeah,
because Nokia, like Nokia is the Volvo to phones, because Volvos are indestructible, and Nokias are the same.
yeah.
But
They're iconic. They're vintage. They're classics.
I don't miss texting in T9 though.
I kind of like that. T9 was kind of fun once I learned how to do it.
Only good thing about T9 is that you could be in class and you could have your phone in your pocket. You could still be texting somebody. But now you got to bring the bitch out. You got to look at the screen, unlock your phone. But
I mean, you can swipe too, but then when you swipe the letters, it doesn't spell the right letters sometimes. You still need to see the screen.
Exactly. Oh, well. All right, man. That's it. That's the first episode. Shout out your socials and all your other goodies.
You can find me on Instagram at Leodafirm, LeoDafirm. Same username for Twitter. Oh, and Twitch. I'm at Lfeezy, Lfeezy. Catch me there to stream some video games. Just hang out and yeah.
Cool. You guys can find me at Real Manulit on all socials. Literally everything is my same tag. That's Real, REAL. Manulit is Mary Alpha Nancy Uniform Lima Indigo Tango. For you military folk out there. I have to spell my name out on the phone a lot, you can tell.
I just go L as in Leo, N as in Nancy, M as in Mary.
No, I hit him with I'm going to use military phonetics just so you know. Mary Alpha Nancy Indigo. And they're like, oh, gotcha. So, well. Alrighty, guys. Next episode coming out very soon. We will be uploading on... What days are we uploading? Wednesdays?
Tuesdays.
On
Wednesdays
Tuesdays?
We're uploading. Tuesdays we're recording.
Yeah, we're recording on Tuesdays. We'll upload on Wednesdays. Hopefully, we'll set up something where we can have like a live stream as well, because we have the ability to. We will be on all socials at 2 Pinos in a Pod, because this is a podcast with 2 Filipinos. And we will see you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace. Join us.
I can't stay.